At my 6-year-old daughter's family visit, my mother-in-law left her alone in a parking lot for 5 hours while she took the other kids fun shopping at the mall. She told her, "Wait right here and don't move until I come back." My daughter stood there in the hot sun without water or food while everyone else was inside enjoying themselves. Father-in-law knew and did nothing. She needs to learn patience. Sister-in-law laughed when she saw her through the window. Look at her just standing there like a little statue. When I finally arrived after getting a call from a concerned stranger, my daughter was dehydrated and crying. My mother-in-law came out with shopping bags saying, "She's fine, stop being dramatic." I didn't shout or make a scene. The stranger, Patricia, had found Ruby at 2:47 p.m. My mother-in-law picked her up at 9 a.m., 5 hours in 94-degree heat. No water, no shade. A 6-year-old told to stand still as punishment for being too demanding. When I arrived, Ruby's lips were cracked. Her face was sunburned. She wouldn't even run to me. She just stood there, terrified to move. Grandma said, "Good girls wait quietly," she whispered. Then they came out, shopping bags in hand. My sister-in-law laughing with the other kids who all had new toys. My father-in-law checking his watch like this was normal. "Why are you here?" my mother-in-law asked, annoyed. "I said I'd have her back by 5. You left her in a parking lot for 5 hours. Don't be ridiculous. She's perfectly fine, not a scratch on her." My sister-in-law snorted. "We saw her through the window. She didn't even move, like a little statue." They saw her, they knew, and they laughed. My father-in-law arrived, looked at Ruby's tear-stained face and said, "She needed to learn patience. That's not a crime, that's parenting." The police arrived. Patricia had already called them. Officer Rodriguez asked my mother-in-law why she'd left a child unattended in extreme heat. "I was teaching her a lesson. She can't always get what she wants." The officer's face hardened. "You left a 6-year-old in 94-degree heat for 5 hours. That's criminal child endangerment." My father-in-law stepped forward. A little discomfort builds character. At the ER, Ruby was diagnosed with moderate dehydration and first-degree sunburn. The doctor filed a mandatory abuse report. Then I found Ruby's backpack. Inside was an unopened juice box and granola bar, packed by me that morning. My mother-in-law had deliberately taken her bag inside so she'd have nothing. I called my husband on his business trip. "Mom said you're trying to get a restraining order. That seems extreme. Your mother left Ruby in a parking lot for 5 hours in extreme heat." I know my mother. She wouldn't intentionally hurt Ruby. She told the police she was teaching her a lesson. She took Ruby's food and water inside with her. "You're catastrophizing." I hung up. My father contacted people who knew the Callahans. Turned out my father-in-law's sister had cut off contact 15 years ago, citing my mother-in-law's treatment of her children. My husband's ex-girlfriend had filed a police report about harassment. There were complaints from neighbors about mistreatment of their housekeeper. This wasn't the first time, just the first time someone fought back. Monday morning, I filed for a restraining order. My husband stayed in a hotel. His family called me vindictive. His sister posted on social media about people who make mountains out of molehills. Court day came. My husband sat on his parents' side. The judge reviewed everything: police reports, medical records, Patricia's witness statement, time-stamped photos of Ruby standing alone, the pattern of behavior spanning decades. What happened to this child was not discipline. It was neglect bordering on abuse. "I'm making the restraining order permanent." My mother-in-law screamed. My father-in-law threatened appeals. The judge looked at my husband. "Your wife protected your daughter. Your parents endangered her. The fact that you're conflicted speaks volumes." My husband filed for divorce 2 months later. He couldn't handle being cut off from his family. I got primary custody. He got supervised visitation. 2 years later, Ruby is 8 and thriving. My parents moved closer and became the grandparents she deserves. Last month, my in-laws petitioned the court again. The judge denied it. They'd spent therapy insisting they'd done nothing wrong. Ruby will grow up knowing her mother protected her. That standing up to people you love when they're wrong isn't cruel. It's necessary.